Peace and light. What is up, my beautiful people? I am back with a video. Today I wanted to come and elaborate on a couple of things. This video definitely will not be too long, but I did want to come show you guys this. This is absolutely mind-blowing. I was just recently informed of this by one of my spiritual friends on YouTube. He was telling me about this, and I was watching his video, and I learned a lot. And it took me by surprise, people. And I just had to come show you this. And just the world that we live in today is absolutely shameful and disturbing. It is very disturbing. And in a sense, it makes me I have to think twice about creating, because I don't know if I want to bring my child into this. This is where we are now. This is the way that they are thinking. These are the people that we look up to, who governs us, and this is the minds that they carry. This is absolutely mind-blowing, and I had to show you guys. Please bear with me. I don't own any copyrights to any of these videos. This is literally just for informational purposes. But without further ado, let me jump straight into it. Before I play this video, look at this. What colors are they portraying to you? Every single time they mention anything pertaining to homosexuality, I don't know, anything gay, I'm gonna just put it out. This is the colors they use because they want to turn us totally against who we are. They want us to completely look the other way. This is why when you see a guy, for an example, a male, if he were to see a shirt in the men's section with a rainbow on it, he's less likely to get it. Why? Because the message that we psychologically have stored within, because this is what it's labeled as. When I see a rainbow, when I was a child, I automatically thought gay, pride, homosexuality, lesbian. Like, I thought anything in that nature. Why? Did it have anything to do with that? No. Why? Because that's what they labeled it as. But this is absolutely crazy to me, and I wanted to share this with you guys. But yeah, just pay attention to the colors that they portray while they speak upon something like this.
Having a baby used to be a straightforward proposition. You could have a boy.
Look at the color he's wearing.
But now there's a third option. It's called steep civilizational decline. A handful of parents across America are deliberately keeping their children's sex hidden and instead raising so-called babies. The idea is that only the children themselves should be able to decide whether they are boys or girls, without any of that pesky biological reality getting in the way. It's all very confusing, like a lot of 2018 is. So, of course, we called in our interpreter of all things progressive, our liberal Sherpa, Kathy Aru, founding publisher of Catalina Magazine. She joins us tonight. So, Kathy, goes without saying, you're for this, of course.
Yeah.
But doesn't this mean if you're going to raise a baby, how would you be able to change your child's diaper? Because the second you change the diaper, of course, you'd no longer be able to pretend that there was a question about whether this was a boy or a girl. You would know.
Well, it's not about pretending. The parent definitely knows the gender. It's about not necessarily labeling the baby. It's about allowing the baby to decide what gender that baby wants to be when that baby can decide, which is around 4 years old. So from 0 to 4, the baby will not be labeled. The labeling theory will not apply from 0 to 4 years old.
Huh? That is absolutely crazy to me. I'm allowing my child, my unconscious, free-minded child, to choose what they want to be. So what are you saying? Go buy a baby doll and go buy a monster truck and put both of them in front of him and ask him which one do you like more? Like, I don't get it. I don't get this. I don't get it. I don't like it, and it doesn't sit right with me at all. So why would I want to bring a child into this mess? And they are just becoming more and more comfortable with the fact that we as people are gonna just become more and more susceptible to this reality. And in a sense, it seems like we are accepting it. We are becoming comfortable and normalizing it. But look at this. I want to show you one more video. That is so crazy to me. But this babies is what they want. Wow. But anyways, look at this, guys.
Louise here, Louise on the left. Louise was born a man, but is now having hormone treatment to transition to become a woman. Nikki was born a woman and dresses as both a man and a woman, depending how you're feeling. Is that right, Nikki, on the day? And both of them wanted to raise their son as gender neutral, so that he thinks of himself as a person rather than a boy. Did I get that right? Have I explained that fairly?
Let me just, before she starts to put her analogy out there, this is how they want for us to present ourselves. Confused and just, they call it free. They call it be you. But how is this being you? This is furthest from you. I don't get it. And this world is completely flipped. It is so backwards and it doesn't make sense at all. But as you can see, we have a woman who's portraying herself as a man, and then we have a man portraying himself as a woman, and they consider this being you. But anyways, that is just the trickery, the mind trickery that they have inflicted on us, and it is normalized. It's considered be yourself. It's now considered love yourself. Don't hide who you truly are. Be authentic. How? You can be yourself by loving who you are. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Embrace who you are. You're now you're stepping outside of yourself because you are lost. You are confused and you are acceptable, or you have accepted what you've been shown. This is what they're giving to us, and by our children watching this, seeing this, will they not accept it and hop the bandwagon as well? Like, this is the world that we're living in, and like, it makes me think twice about even, creating, like I was mentioning. But yeah. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I just got interrupted a little bit, but anyways, I'm jumping straight back into it. I'm sorry if I regurgitate any information that I was already talking about, but this is completely mind-blowing, and it's like it's normalized now, and I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna just play this video out and let you guys hear it for yourself. Like I was mentioning, this is a male, and this is a woman. And look how it has been flipped. It's like nobody's happy with who they are. It's crazy. And then once again, they consider it be yourself. How?
Yes. Well,
Basically, he knows biologically he is a boy,
yeah.
but we don't want him to have the constraints of a gender yet. We want him to explore both sides of the spectrum and then decide when he's older.
But Nikki, however ideal that may be, are you not creating problems for him? The very fact that you're calling him him,
Yeah.
does that not gender specify him? Because
Basically.
besides, if you weren't calling him him, you'd have to call him it, wouldn't you? And you don't want to be doing that.
I think it's a case of allowing him to express himself. We see it's very common these days for men to walk around in salmon shirts.
That's just like saying someone's born gay. You're not born gay. You're being that is being drilled into your head, or it has been shown to you in a form or matter, and you have then become acceptable to that. If you're seeing that, that's all you're seeing growing up, that's all you are exposed to, or it doesn't even have to be all that you're exposed to. If that's what you are picking up, you're picking up those traits. If you are not, let's just take this for an example. You're picking up the traits of being a man, raising a household, being the protector, being the provider, being that masculine energy that you are supposed to be. Those are the traits that you'll pick up. But if you are, let's just say you're living with a mom all your life, you don't necessarily have a father figure in your life, those are the traits that you are picking up. I don't necessarily consider it being a born gay, like that doesn't even make sense. But if you are exposed to that, or if you are shown that, taught that, or it is pretty much all you know, you may pick up a more feminine side, whether you be male or woman. You may pick up a masculine side if you are a woman. So it's pretty much whatever you're exposed to. Some people have that analogy, or that saying that, oh, you can be born that way. Negative. Absolutely not. But then again, we're all entitled to our own opinion at the end of the day.
Or some like to call it, it's pink. That by wearing that salmon shirt, it doesn't mean, oh, I'm feeling very feminine today. No, it's just a case of you've picked out a shirt that matches your outfit.
Yes.
I understand that. I think, most of our viewers will understand that kind of gender fluid with toys, colours of clothing. So you just say, look, here are lots of toys. We've got cookers and ironing boards, we've got trucks and workbenches, and you choose.
Literally, did I not just say that? And the crazy thing is, I didn't even have an idea of her saying that. Like, I didn't even watch this video. Maybe I watched like a couple of minutes of the beginning of it, but I didn't get to this point yet. And for her to have said exactly what I said, giving the children 2 separate genders of toys and giving them the option to choose or pick, they have no idea what they're picking. They have no idea what they're getting themselves into. So for you to allow that, that is a form of manipulation, if you ask me. And that is outright bad. That is bad. That is terrible. That's just like allowing your daughter to be a prostitute, and having the idea, or having the thought behind it that, oh, if she wants to make that money that way, let her. That doesn't tie in together. And by me mentioning that, I will be showing you guys this. You guys can go look this video up. It is gender fluid parents want to raise their son as gender neutral. Please go look that up, or you can even look up Thigh Babies. But I want to show you guys this. Being that that's what we are exposed to,